All right, here we are, hole 8, guys, and very tricky hole here, but definitely manageable. I haven't had too many problems with this hole in years past. I usually play this one pretty well. So what I'll typically do, and if you have to go Thor's hammer on this, you're going to have to do a slice hook shot. So, do keep that in mind. You won't need to go very many rings because of the fact that, it's a crosswind and the ball's going to very much resist trying to come back. But you'll want to do a hook slice that comes in from right to left and just kind of counters the wind. And, the whole dynamic of that shot is going to kind of keep the ball from coming back enough. Ooh, just clips the rough. So that's not quite how I play it. I'll show you what I do. I do like to, and one of the things that you'll see is kind of the more that you hit it up on this hill over here, kind of the more that it comes back at kind of an angle. So I'm going to use most of my top spin, just a little bit of power, try to land somewhere right up in here with essentially full curl. So here's 5 rings. I'm going to go, I'm thinking maybe 8 rings here. Just a little bit of power, and then max. You can see that I'm just going with the max curl here. And it'll usually hit on this side hill here, which keeps it from going too far to the left. So you can see that all my bounces are onto the fairway, and we are perfectly in the middle of the fairway. And as I mentioned, you just have to make sure that you hit that left mound, very left on the fairway there, because what that makes it do is it makes it kick to the right away from the rough. If you land too much in the center or not on that side hill, you'll end up actually curling it too much, essentially. So you do need to be very specific with where you try to land that and make sure that it hits that side mound, which keeps it from hooking too much. But again, if you have Thor's hammer, I wouldn't even recommend going straight. I would pretty much do the slice hook, so you'll have to work on that. I'll only play it this way the one time. I'll do a Thor's hammer shot with my revision, just so you guys can kind of see, at least a starting point as to how to do that. Now, what you'll want to do on this is try to stay off the topspin. Try not to use more than 1 bar, but you'll find that you do need to use just a little bit, as you can kind of see, just for me to get it up this hill. And you also see that I'm close to max, so using a power 4 ball here could also come into handy. I'm going to go maybe right around 11 rings here, and you can also see with how much I'm going to need to power. So I'm going to just try to emulate that a little bit, and let's just see what this looks like. Just a little bit short, it looks like, but I had the right idea. As I mentioned, try to stay around 1 top spin, 0 to 1 top spin, and just try to land. The higher that you can get that bounce up towards the hill, the easier that will be. So it looks like I may actually win with birdie. Not sure if that'll be the case come weekend time. I think the guys they're not going to be parring this hole if they're going to get a top 10. So you'll want to make sure that you get this drive dialed in. So hopefully that's something you can work on. And as I mentioned, I'll try to do this with Thor's hammer next time, just so you can see kind of one of each. So let's see here what my opponent does. Yep, and it looks like I am going to be able to pull off a win, so I'm just going to go ahead, tap in here. So good luck with this hole, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.